Hi St Thomas's, we're here at the Zong ship that's been prepared to take the message that Jesus gave Wilberforce and the Clapham group 200 years ago right into the heart of London. All the arrangements are coming together this morning. We've had an opportunity to meet people on the boat, see the exhibition that will be centrally in London for 2 weeks being constructed. Very moving and powerfully setting out the horror of the slave trade that was then subsequently abolished by believing Christian people who saw what the Lord wanted. But it also led to a change in the country when the morals, the manners of the nation, as Wilberforce called it, were reformed by a small group of people who answered the call. May we be at St Thomas's part of the solution to the massive problem of sin and turning away from God in our country. One thing that we have been struck by is that the arrangements have been changed to suit the Royal Navy. The Royal Navy really do want to make this central to their celebration of their role from 1807, when the Act was passed, to 1833, when it was finally finished in the world because of the Royal Navy policing so well. And so we're looking forward to that next stage, when we'll be able to follow this boat as it is guided in to the Tower of London and Tower Bridge in particular, around about 12:30 today. 11 o'clock, we understand the HMS Northumberland will be turning up here, and the Zong will then be following in close proximity all the way to Tower Bridge.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I am found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart.
Here she comes.
To fear, and grace my fears relieved.
I'm sure I speak for all of us here. We feel really privileged at this moment. Do I hear a praise the Lord from anyone present? I hope you can see on the film at the front of the ship the people who have seen the vision and caused this lovely occasion to be possible. We intend to pray as a church in an ongoing way for the ministry at Moggahanger Park as we see more and more the outworking of this vision in our country.
Grace will lead me home.
One thing we've noticed today that we hadn't realised was that in the architecture of the GLA building, which you can see over my shoulder, looks directly in line to All Hallows Church. And All Hallows Church is where the fixed exhibition is going to be for 2 weeks. We believe the Lord is speaking through this, that the authority of London, represented by the Mayor, is looking out in direct line to All Hallows Church for 2 weeks, when the Lord is placing in the centre of the capital his voice. The question is, who will listen? Well, we're now at the place where the zong will be docked for the next 2 weeks. It will offer people the opportunity to go on deck and then down into the bowels of the ship to see a very powerful presentation of some of the worst excesses of transatlantic slavery. From that, there's the opportunity that you've seen earlier in the video for people to go and see the free at last momentum for change in the 21st century, which is inspired by the abolitionist movement that Wilberforce represented. What we're really excited about as well is the second stage of this whole initiative that God has started. The first stage was to draw attention to the abolition of the transatlantic slave trade. The second stage, the longer, maybe even 46 years as it was for Wilberforce, stage of reforming the manners of the country. In late 1700s, that was the way of saying that the morals of the nation needed to be changed. And it's that to which we are praying in the Maranatha meetings locally, and coupling up more and more with Mogahanger Park as it becomes the central location for the Wilberforce connection in this country. We look forward to this journey and pray and hope that together we might be used locally to influence the nation. Well, it's been great to be up here together, and I'm just going to hand over now to two local celebrities to Fair Oak and Horton Heath, Keith and Karen Gaskell, with their short word at the end of the day.
We've had an amazing day. It's been really strange because wherever we've gone, doesn't seem there's a lot of people up here. We feel like we've just had a day out with God on our own in a little jolly with him, but it's been fantastic. It's special. Been very, very special with our little group of friends over there, and these two as well. But it's what's going on behind us that has been so special. This morning we were allowed to go on the ship, and well, some of us went further than others. Wandered around and just felt so privileged to be part of it.
Very special day. Been waiting for it coming a long time. Seen the film a couple of times. If you've not seen it yet, please go and see it. The ship you see behind us is actually depicted on there, but more importantly is everything that it stands for and everything that God stood for within this work, through William Wilberforce, through all the crowd of the Clapham sect, and the magnificent work that took place 200 years ago.